In content marketing, it's really key that you say that, because a lot of people, and we've had people work here that are kind of that sort of Gen Z and young millennial, right?
Yeah.
Who will be petrified putting anything out on LinkedIn. They are scared to do it. Why are you scared? Well, I only got 2 likes. My poll only got five votes in the first hour, and they take it down. And I'm like, right. In content marketing, the visual metrics that you can see are not the important ones. The metrics that are important are behind the scenes, the click-through ratios, the impressions, because that's the stuff that actually matters. Right? How many people, it doesn't matter who liked it, who shared it, who commented on it. Did people see this? Because if people saw it, it's in their mind. Because not everybody's confident enough to comment on a public platform. Not everybody has bosses that are allowing them to use LinkedIn in that manner as a social network. They only want LinkedIn to be used in a business and professional manner. So if you put out something about a debate and 10,000 people it's been impressed on, but only 5 people have commented, that's not to say that only 5 people cared. The truth of that is completely different.
You have so many conversations.
You'll see a post or I'll see a post, and you just private message it. We'll DM that message to each other. Be like, oh, I've seen this. So that won't show up as an engagement.
But you have,
LinkedIn.
I mean, over time, I've had so many people talk to me saying, I've followed your journey on LinkedIn, or I've followed your journey on Facebook.
Got to throw me a like, mate.
Exactly. I didn't even know you existed, and you've been telling me you've followed me for years. And
no, but that's the point. Who cares? Whether they give you a like or not, who cares, right?
Well, and that's it. The fact is we're talking.
But we seem to. People seem to. And I guess that if you're bringing that up in your in the personal brand story, and you're mentioning that as a look, the vanity metrics, and it's the same old business thing, right? The turnover is vanity, profit is sanity, right? It's exactly the same thing, exactly the same. If all you're caring about is the likes and the shares of your post, rather than the actual metrics that mattered, i.e. I put this out and actually had 3 candidates get in touch with me, and the client that I had emailed had finally got back in touch. I'll give you a great example. We were putting out recently a lot of the little snippets and stuff like that, and there's a guest that we approached for the podcast before we even did that first recording and a pilot episode, and he was very umming and ahhing. I don't know, I'm not sure, I'm very selective with what I do, who I do it with, that kind of thing. Let's leave it a little while, let's see kind of what happens. And then I got back in touch with him after the first 3 episodes went out, and we're like, look, here's some more content for you to look at. Nothing. Didn't hear back from him. Then we started putting out the sort of the stuff that we're putting out now, with the split screen stuff and that kind of stuff. And he's messaged me, really sorry, I've been really busy, blah blah blah. Let's get this done. When can I appear? He hasn't liked or shared or commented on a single one of those posts. A single one of those. I don't think he even follows our page.
Okay.
But he knows about us.
Well, hang on, let's find out if Steve's following our page and if he's
I know we're pretty engaged, aren't we?
But no, I think
I think all of that conversation brings you back to the end goal that we talked to at the start.
Which is the key thing, isn't it?
For me to grow a personal brand and put posts out, I'm not too fussed. Obviously, you want engagement, but I don't sit there and measure it.
But and I think you're right. I think because it comes down to what the end goal is going to be. Because look, it's no secret that when you get to a certain level of kind of influence in social media, there's sponsorships available, there's advertising revenue available, and all that sort of stuff. If that's what you're going for, then absolutely you need to go for the likes and the shares and all that sort of stuff. However, if what you're trying to do is kind of reach a specific niche audience, and that's what you're aiming for, then having a handful of likes and shares and comments and all that sort of stuff is way better.